somebody's lying. Hey guys, so guess what? I got my AncestryDNA test results back, and it came out really interesting. I was gonna wait until I was recording to like look at the results, but I'm weak. And I even already told her a little bit, but I haven't told her like all the breakdown and whatnot. So I was gonna go through this with you guys, since the main question that I always get is, am I Indian? And now I can answer that
with a definitive.
Yeah, but yeah, so the way that it works, I had to like make an account and whatnot, obviously, and then it has like a pie chart, and it's like different colors, and it tells you the percentages of what you ethnicity estimate. That's what it's called. So here we go. I am 33% Great Britain. I am 23% Congo or Cameroon.
Slash.
I so thought that was a dessert. I don't know what I was thinking about.
Macaroon.
A macaroon. That's what I was thinking about. But yeah, Congo. I was not thinking Congo. I feel a little ashamed because I had to kind of look up where Congo was, because I was thinking Madagascar-ish.
No.
No. And then I'm 44% other.
That's the
that's the biggest part. I'm like mostly other, whatever that other is. So then the great part is about this is that you can go to where the little pie chart is, and you can break it down even more into like tiny percentages and whatnot. And it says show 16 more regions. I haven't even been to 16 different places, so this is going to be interesting. So I am 37% African, 23% of that is from the Congo, 5% of that is Ghana,
and then Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast. I've never heard it called that. I don't know if that's the same thing, or see, my lack of knowledge of different countries, I'm kind of like, that sounds cool.
I mean, I'm pretty geographically challenged myself. So.
Yeah, we are the worst people to do this DNA test, but it does give you a bigger perspective of like different countries, like Congo. Never would have thought that. And then I'm like 4% Senegal. Didn't know anything about that, but outside of the Africa, I'm 50% European. Like, I was halfway expecting that because, like, my dad is, as far as we know, he is half Romanian. So I was like, oh, yeah, that's so gonna pop up. I have no Romanian in me. So somebody's lying. Either my mom's lying or my grandmother's lying. Somebody is not telling the truth here because I have no Romanian in me. Maybe I just didn't get that part. But I'm, like, 33% Great Britain, and then, like, the different parts, you can click on it and it highlights it on the map and shows you where it is. And with that, it says primarily located in England, Scotland, and Wales. You know what? I was actually happy about that because I watch Outlander, and I've always wanted to just go to Scotland because of Outlander. And now I can say, like, hey guys, I might be one of you. Like,
at least
33%.
Close enough. It's almost 50.
I can't even do an accent. How can I be 33% Great Britain and I can't even do it? Bloody hell. Good. I think I nailed that one.
I think you did.
Bloody hell. And then within that, it says 50% European, but 33% is that. 33% of that is Great Britain, and then it breaks it down even more. 4% Scandinavia.
That's like Sweden and Norway.
Yeah, Sweden, Norway, and Denmark. To all my Swedish friends. And then Iberian Peninsula.
A little bit Spanish in there.
Spain and Portugal. Okay, I'll take that. And then the part that I really liked is 1% Jewish.
Just 1 little percent.
It don't even matter. Romania did not pop up at all on mine, guys. I was so disappointed because you know how long I've been telling people.
This is primarily, but there are other countries.
But that's like 1%. And my dad's half Romanian. I have none. I've been telling people for the longest time I'm half black, 25% white, and 25% Romanian. And now I feel like my life is a lie. Now I need to tell people I'm 50% European, 30% African, and then other.
8% West Asian.
Oh yeah, Asia. So this is the interesting part because I was like, Okay, I have a bet with a couple of people who think I am Indian, and I need to prove to them that I'm not, because I never thought that I was. Not that I had anything against that. It would have been cool either way, but I thought for sure I definitely was not. So, when it said 8% Asian, I was like, here we go. But, the funny thing is, I'm like 7% Caucasus. I've never heard that word before. When I thought about it, I thought about the little insect. But yeah, I'm 7% Caucasus, which includes Armenia, Georgia, Iran, Iraq, Syria, Turkey. And then, yeah, the Middle East, I got 1% Middle East. Yeah, and then I'm 4% Asia, Asia South, which includes India, which, guess the percentage on that? 3%.
It's a strong 3%.
Yeah, apparently that 3% just was like, I'm gonna take over everything. Because everybody for the longest time, ever since I was little, was like, oh my gosh, are you Indian? Do you have some like Middle Eastern like blood or whatever? And I've been like, nah, I've got black, white, and Romanian. And that is not true either. So I guess we were all wrong. But I'm 3% Indian. So yeah, that was not the results that I was expecting to get. But at the same time, I don't know that much about like my family to be able to say either way.
I want to take this test to see how white I am.
Pretty white.
I mean, I don't know if anybody knows who the blue people of Kentucky are.
Oh my god, yeah, you guys need to look them up.
Apparently we're related to them, according to my grandmother today.
Here's my thing. The blue people, the reason why they're blue, or came out blue, is because they were all just sleeping together.
They were inbreeding so much, like, somehow that made their skin turn blue. I don't really understand.
Hot damn. Yeah, that DNA test. But yeah, I think that's interesting. Another part of this that is really cool is that it connects you with people that you have similar DNA with. And so on mine, it tells me like, it pulls up DNA matches. And right now I have 321 fourth cousins or closer. But the cool thing is I have 4 third cousins that it connected me with. I was kind of hoping that it would connect me with like an uncle or an aunt or anything like that, but I don't know. We'll see, because I originally started off with like 200 something cousins, and now I have 300 something cousins. So yeah, I have messaged some of these people. That is a really cool thing about this too, is that not only do they show you who you have a common DNA thing with, but you get to message them. So that is what I will be doing for the next while until I figure out who my ancestors are, because again, both of my parents are adopted, so I need to find out as much as I can about my heritage, because again, I never would have suspected 50% European and 30 something% African, or primarily Congo. I thought it was more black than I was Europeanish.
That's what I'm gonna be like surprised and find out I'm like 90% black.
I sure hope so. Like, you're 90% Nigerian.
Right.
And only, like, the 10% white came out on your skin.
And all my other family members' skin.
But, like I said, you can message people, and I have messaged a few people trying to contact them. Here's the uncomfortable part of this, is that since both of my parents are adopted, and they feel like neither one of their fathers even know they exist, it's kind of been hard to be like, hey, I saw that we matched on DNA, and they're like, oh, what side of the family are you from? What's your first and last name? Like this and that, trying to find a connection. I'm like, oh, funny story. Both of my parents are adopted. If you could help me figure out how we're connected and who our like common relative is, that would be really cool. But I feel like I'm treading on like very thin water here, because I don't feel like many people are gonna want to like get involved in that. Like trying to figure out, oh, so-and-so had a relationship with this person and left them as a single mother, or didn't know this child existed. And I don't know, I feel like most people won't want to get involved in that. They won't want to tattletale on their family. So we'll see how that goes. I've been talking to like 4 or 5 different cousins, and now I feel like my dad isn't actually Romanian, even though he's always thought he was. Another cool thing, you can build your family tree on here, and as you build your family tree and put in like people's different information, the website will pull up documents about that person. So I was able, obviously I can't put in too many people, I just put me, my mom, and my dad, and by doing that I was able to pull up my parents' like marriage records and like when they bought property. I didn't even look for that. It was like, oh, you've got 4 hits, and it's all really cool. Again, I was not expecting these results. I so was expecting to get Indian, even though I was like, no, that's not true. I know my family history enough. And yeah, I guess I wasn't wrong, and you guys weren't wrong, because I'm like 3%, but now I am able to answer that question. But now I feel like I kind of need to switch up what I tell people when they're like, oh my gosh, what are you, Indian? I'm like, no, 3%, but I'm mostly Great Britain. Is you just call that British?
Yeah.
I'm like 30% British.
Well, I guess it would depend if you're from Britain, Wales, or Scotland. Or
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah, it didn't even like tell me specifically where in Great Britain. It just says Great Britain, and then it says primarily in these 3 countries. And my only issue with AncestryDNA is that more and more people are doing it. And so you guys know when I uploaded that video about me taking the test, yeah, I took the test like 4 or 3 days, I guess, before I actually uploaded it. And then I got the results for my test Sunday. So that was over 2 months.
Yeah, it's wild. Because it was like right when you got back.
They were like, you're going to get it in 6 to 8 weeks. I got it in over 2 months. So that is my only complaint, is that as more and more people do it, as good it is to like more and more people are doing it, so you're able to like have a broader range of who you're probably related to, and you get to see more matches, it also takes a fuck year to get your results back. And a fuck year is a long time, if any of you are wondering. So mentally prepare yourselves if you take this test for it to take a while.
You need to pay out $100. That's the only thing keeping me from doing it.
Yeah, it cost me like $114 because of like taxes and shipping. But for me, I thought it was worth it because I wasn't able to actually answer the question like, you know you're white. I don't know.
I think.
Maybe there's a possibility that you are not, and we are all lying to ourselves, just like everyone thought I was Indian and you were all lying to yourselves. I am
Not
30% Great Britain, 20-something% Congo, and 44% other. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about this website, feel free to ask me in the comments below. Again, I've only had this since Sunday, and right now it is Tuesday. I've always thought about doing a drop-in on my mom's mom because we know where she is. We just haven't visited her.
It'll show up unexpected.
Yeah, I'm just gonna show up unexpected and not even say anything, not even mention anything, just gonna show up.
Have like your hair in pigtails and look like you're like, are you my grandma?
I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna show up and see.
Don't even say anything. Just
No, I just wanna see her. So yeah, I might do that. That would be a great video topic to do, dropping in on your biological grandmother who doesn't know anything about you.
You said you weren't gonna say anything, so I figured you were just gonna stare at her.
Be like,
Come play with us.
red rum.
We're confused puppies now.
So yeah, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Questions, leave them below. Suggestions, sure. Follow me on my Snapchat, my Instagram, my MySpace, and
My LinkedIn.
My LinkedIn, which I definitely need to get one. That is for professional reasons. But yeah, we will see you all next time. Bye.